I have a client who's the EVP of a large commercial bank, and he said to me, I've sat through the same sales meeting since June 20th, 1985. I'm Lisa McLeod, and I want to ask you, how many sales norms from 20 or 30 years ago are in place today simply because no one recognized how profoundly things have changed? One thing that comes to mind is sales training. You know, a few decades ago, someone got the bright idea that salespeople should ask questions about the customer and their business before they start pitching product. And so that age-old question, what keeps you awake at night, was born. And in my opinion, it was never a good question. But in the 70s and the 80s, it wasn't as awful as it is now. And here's why. There was a little invention called the internet that changed everything. That coveted customer information is now available in the palm of your hand. What used to be the third call is now the first call. Early conversations are no longer about exchanging basic information. The seller should have already done their homework by the time they're talking with a customer. So instead of asking general, what are the challenges or what keeps you awake at night, sellers should be asking about the impact of the challenge. They should be asking questions like, I noticed in your annual report you're focused on gaining market share. What role is customer intelligence going to play in your growth? Or, I see on LinkedIn you follow innovation labs. How is the industry-wide push to innovate impacting your role? Those are differentiated questions because that first call, it's not about establishing just basic facts. It's about establishing differentiation, building trust, and creating urgency with your buyer. So if you're still doing sales training based on models that were popular a couple decades ago, your team is going to fall behind. You're not sending faxes anymore. You shouldn't be asking the same sales questions. Now, people are still people, and our humanity unites us, but the tools we use have changed dramatically. So if you want your team to stand out, don't train them like it's 1992.